onto the advantage.
Morelli's made his way up into third as well, ahead of Pratama, so this would be the pushes him right wide through there into 2B. It's all fairly sensible on the road, and Mitani on course for a debut podium in Rookies Cup. Could he case where Uriarte does take the championship today?
Yeah, indeed, and
Towards turn 3.
the ducking and diving, Christian Daniel looking for a way past, can't find it. It's Brian Uriarte second, then
B, but it looks like Carl Pushin is going to try and take it from him as well.
Vader Patama, because Vader knows that, so he's going to be he must be worried about the two Spaniards. Two Vader Patama as they call out of the first gear corner at the top of the hill. Really win 3 races out of 4, if you like, after the double in Majid. Ahead now, they could make a break on Morelli and make it very difficult for them. We'll see what happens. And they're all safely away so far, but Brian exactly where he wants to be, chasing Vader Patello here with just 2 laps remaining. It'll be the last lap as they go on to the start and finish now.
Through Kerfone, here we go, on board with the Indonesian, not quite as he tries to make it.
And he chased him all the way yesterday to pass him on the penultimate corner. I wonder if he's going to do the same. Starting the last lap, he has a superb advantage. 1 second he has over the rest.
Move through Morelli there. That is one of the bravest places to do it on the calendar. And look at that!
Thing. Christian Daniel Jr. on 70, but Morelli tries to squeeze him. Superb to the pack, and he has to defend that absolutely superbly. He's well capable of it.
Oh wow, but it's such a pleasure to watch Vader Pratama ride, and Morelli fights
up, but Christian Daniel gets through. The American is up into 3rd place where he finished yesterday.
Absolutely pressed in towards turn 1. Mitani leaves it as late as he possibly can. Ramadeepa up the inside, straight back at him, tries to stand him up in the middle of the corner as well. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. You got to keep an eye as well on Hakim Danish in 9th place, former championship leader now. We now sit 2nd place. Indonesia could have 2 riders on the podium here today, Peter. It's absolutely all on for it.
And surely bring paint off each other, and yet they're not slowed down at all, are they? Because they didn't lose ground to Uriarte.
He's in the standings 4 points off the lead. He is where he started in 9th position. That got the yellow helmet.
The guys behind are going to muck each other up, and Vader's just got a clear road ahead of him. He just has to put in that in that battle.
Well, then just behind them, you've got Pook. At the back of the first couple of groups, keep an eye on his progress.
Yeah, superb, perfect lap, as he did in Italy, and he knows he can do it. He probably doesn't know.
Zen Mitani, who started from 4th on the grid. He's in 6th, just ahead of Danish now in 7th.
Start for all these guys. It really is building up into something special. I wonder whether Pratama and that he's got just an advantage, unless he sees, of course, one of the TV screens around the track, and a lot of the riders.
7th, who's dispatched Ramadeepa. We see fastest laps of the race, the fastest rider on track.
Uriarte can break away.
Yeah,
Christian Daniel said he didn't get into the do that. They look up at the TV screens, and then he'll know exactly how it's going. It's 1 second he had
off the race so far. Hakim Danish.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant stuff. He knows what he's got to do. Groove quickly enough yesterday. Up the inside of the number 11 is David Gonzalez. As Mitani up into 2nd place ahead of Karpuzhin.
Well, it's all good.
So even Danish, he went into the race, as I said, saying that the bike was only 80% sore. Christian Daniel said he didn't get into the groove quickly enough in the wet yesterday and was determined to do it today. He is
going to be about those final corners, and Beñat Fernandez and David Gonzalez, you can't count them out.
He's riding around any kind of problems that he's got at the moment. Fastest man on track.
The other 20%
is now in the groove, right behind Brian Uriarte.
Wow, look at this. Christian, this is super. They are in for it as well. They would love a podium here in Germany, as they all would. Still has got to come from him, and that other 20% came from Marco Morelli there as he pushes Pratama out. Impressive. He's not just quick in the wet as he was yesterday, he's quick in the dry too. That's where he got his first podium. About 4, 5, 6 riders up for the 2nd and 3rd places, but it is all about Indonesia's. Wide as they flick it right then left onto the little straight here from turn 6. Uriarte at the start of the year in Jerez, and we now have a 1, 2, 3. It looked like Vader Pratama coming down the waterfall for the final time. This victory is going to be here. Over the curbs, having to jump back onto the track. He's really drilling the pace. Vader was trying to break away at the start of it, but they've caught him right back up. Will we see any kind of moves? It's all about who's going to get 2nd.
Yeah, they're about 3 abreast there, but up the inside.
Isn't he, Peter? But He's got a lot of riders able to come with him.
Yeah, he has. And David Gonzalez
Towards 2A and 2B. Daniel looking towards the inside, but thinks better of it.
Mitani on the 34, who has the advantage. Karpushin's there in the white helmet in third place. You know, he had a fall yesterday. He said he was going for pole. He just pushed and pushed and pushed until he pushed too hard and slid. And Marco Morelli was well off in the green stuff, exiting the first corner on that time. So we had Karpushin goes up the inside, but he can't do it. Mitani comes across. He is surely going to take second place ahead of Mitani. But he said, I'm okay, the bike's okay, you know, I'm going to do it in the race. And he's chasing Brian Uriarte. Some track limits warnings yesterday, they've got to watch that.
In towards turn 3.
He's going to be a hard man to catch.
We're watching Giulio Pugliese and Marco Morelli get a little...
Very strongly now.
Morelli just really wants to make another move back on Britama and get through. They come then. 54 leads, 51, 70, 95, 11, 34 bit swamped there, but I tell you who else got swamped. Hakim Dinesh, he switched to the inside. A couple of riders switched. He clearly thinks he's got better pace, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, yes, absolutely. And
more of Mitani, 6th place, Singapore 7th, great stuff from him. Karpushin up from 8th place, just went to the outside, a couple of other riders went to the inside, and I think he lost a place or two off the line.
You know, as I say, Marco is capable of anything, anytime, any weekend. His head has just got to be
7th. As he's also overtaken Singapore now as well. Dinesh not making the pro line, but as we come through turns 5 and 6 then, all relatively safely through at that point.
In it, and it's in it at the moment.
I think you've described him right. He is an enigma, isn't he? He's one of those progress that he needs to be making at this stage of the season.
Right, and
onto the little short back straight we come. Uriarte, Britama, Gonzalez, Mitani, near riders. You just think on this given day, fastest in the race, no question.
Great. Penny Revolta was saying that it's a case of make hay slowly round here with these stop and go corners.
You're enough the same as yesterday's podium.
And this is absolutely crucial, the right-hander onto the back pass by Veda Britama up into second place behind Brian Uriarte.
And then Dan Gonzalez
can't go in. The temptation is to rush in late on the brakes, get it stopped, then turn, and he's onto when they get round here onto the back. So through the left and up the inside, it's David Gonzalez.
Really lost out. He's been properly pushed back now. Morelli moves through into third as well. A couple of riders I want to keep.
Says you just screw yourself up completely. You cannot get out the corner well. Watch a rider like Brian, who takes the lead. He's determined to make up for yesterday's disappointment.
And now Peter Karpushin in 9th. He had good pace last time around. Then you've got Benyat Fernandez and Christian Daniel.
Uriarte, who knows what he's doing. He's a little bit slower into the corner, but much quicker coming out.
Got it. Brian saying, "Get behind me, stick behind me. I'll take you far away." And I'm not 10th and 11th. Not seen too much of them this weekend, but they have been big.